Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to bring you guys my everyday makeup tutorial. So this is just the look that I go for on an everyday basis. So if you're working, if you're in school, whatever the case may be, this video is for you. So let's jump right in. So first, per usual, I am going to start off with my brows. I'm just going to use my NYX micro brow pencil. Same process, nothing too different, but this is just my go-to eyebrow pencil. I honestly can't really use anything else. There are a few others I want to try. I'm just going to go in and fill in my brows. Sorry, if you see me looking this way, it's because this is where like my vanity mirror is. So this is just kind of how I have everything set up. I'm trying to keep it out of the frame so that you don't see it, but that's why I look this way, because that's just how it's set up right now, and I can't do my brows today. Okay. So now that I've got the shape, I'm going to go in with my other favorite, my Pixi brow powder palette, and going in with this middle shade. Just going to fill them in a little more. This just gives them a softer, what am I saying? So it just gives them a softer definition, but I really love using this. I don't know why, it's just my little extra step. That's totally not necessary, but I really love it. And I know like this shade that I use, it looks really light, but it gives just like this nice soft look to the brow that I really love. So that's why I use this one. And if I need to, I kind of dug into this one a bit. You can't tell, but I'll go in with this one as well for those more sparse areas to really fill them in. But because it's a more everyday kind of look, I mean, this is what I do with my brows anytime, so it's nothing too different than what I usually do, but it just kind of helps keep them looking natural. And then I'll go in with my spoolie and brush through to give it a more soft effect. I really like a more natural looking brow. I'm not big on the bold, just highlight in all areas situation. Like no. And then with my Maybelline Fit Me in 30, I'm going to just carve them out a little more at the bottom. And lately I've really been enjoying, instead of using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I've been loving going in with the Benefit Give Me Brow. It just gives you those really nice like hair-like fibers. So it really brushes the hair up into a really nice place, but also finishes the brow in a nice natural way. This is in the shade number 5, if I didn't mention that. So then we're going to go into the face. So on a regular day, since this is an everyday look, I don't always go in with eyeshadow. So for this particular look, I'm not going to do any eyeshadow. It's only if I have a little extra time and I just throw on a shade or two and really go in like that. But we're just going to move straight onto the face, and I'm taking my NYX. This is the Angel Veil Primer. I love this stuff, and I've really been loving it this month because my skin has just been, right now, it's just not in its best place. So I like to kind of start in the center of my face and pat it out. Just wanna see the stars. This primer is really nice. It has just a really nice feel to it. It gives your skin a nice base to prep for foundation, so I really have been loving that. And then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade Maple. So what I do with this, it is a pump foundation, so what I'll do is I'll take just a tiny little drop on the back of my hand. Because my skin's been really dry, I don't know if it's the weather, it's been raining like crazy out here in LA, so I'm going to take a little bit of my Tarte Maracuja oil and just one little drop right in there with the foundation, and I'm going to use this is the Basanti eyeshadow 2 brush. I've been loving this to apply my foundation even though it says eyeshadow brush, it's really big, so I wouldn't really necessarily use it for eyeshadow. I guess you could pack on colors with it since it's a synthetic brush, but I think it's so great to just brush on your foundation. And I love Born This Way because it's very natural in finish. It's not super heavy on the skin, and since my skin is super dry like the desert, it's perfect. And I think I'm gonna do something different today. I have not used a foundation brush and I don't know how long. Like, I just have not used one. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E6 brush and I am going to blend out my foundation. And wow, it has been a very long time since I've used a brush. I cannot even remember when the last time I used a foundation brush. I think I just have been really enjoying the way that the beauty blenders or beauty sponges have been blending out my foundation, that I just like have been neglecting my brushes. And like, I did not buy these brushes for nothing, y'all. So just going to blend that out. A nice blend, of course. It's just been so long since I've used one, I almost forgot how they perform. So I still have a little bit on the back of my hand. So for just a little bit more added coverage, I'm gonna go in again and hit some more of these areas on my face. But I'm trying to avoid getting really heavy foundation in certain areas because my skin has just really been acting up, and I'm trying to let it breathe a little bit, if you will, because it's been so crazy. I don't know what's breaking me out this time. It's like, what's new? Okay, so now that I pretty much have my base done, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty sponge. This is one that I picked up from Ulta back in the day. I don't even think they sell this anymore. But just because I just love the finish of a beauty sponge, I'm just gonna go over what I did with this. Now that we've got a light base of foundation, I hate when this happens and you have leftover foundation, but I don't know what to do with it. Usually I'd bring it down on the back of my or on my neck, but I don't want to get my sweater dirty. Okay, so we're gonna move on to concealer. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX HD Concealer. This is in the shade Tan, I believe, which is, yeah, Tan Bronze, CW number 7. This is pretty much the concealer that I'll go in with on an everyday basis because it's not super brightening. Like, it doesn't give you that really bright under eye, but it has really great coverage, and I love this shade. I think it is perfect for every day because it blends out so nicely. This is definitely a great everyday concealer. You don't want to just go in and conceal under the eye and not really anywhere else, because then you're going to be a little off balance. And yes, this is an everyday look, but you know, not everyone goes in full face every day. So I usually just try to go in with a lighter, more weightless foundation, not anything super heavy. But also, since I do work full time and I like trying out new products, sometimes you gotta beat your base, and that's just what you gotta do. Start with the concealer and I'll blend out from the bottom first before switching up and going in really close under the eye. And then I'll go back in with that other side and just blend out any edges, make sure everything looks really seamless. Alright, concealer is blended. So now I'm going to try out a new product. I have not tried this yet before. This is the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. I got this in a Sephora Play box last month, I believe. And I haven't really been baking a lot. What I've been doing is just taking my sponge and putting it into the powder. Sometimes I'll blow it off. so we're not having extra powder under the eye. And then I've just been dabbing it in like this. I haven't been really baking too much lately because I just haven't been, my skin has just been too crazy right now, and I'm trying to do less, basically, not too much. And I really like this technique because it helps keep the under eyes set and hydrated at the same time, so you have a really nice situation happening and you don't have to worry about it being too over drying, especially if you have dry under eyes. It's really great. So I've only used this once. I'm not sure how good it is. I will maybe update you guys, see how much I like it, but so far it's nice. It's very soft, finely milled, so it's a really nice product. I'm gonna go in and just warm up the skin. So I'm gonna take my favorite, this is my NYX Duo. So instead of just doing like a super sharp contour, I like to take the flat side of the brush, kind of tap it in, and just hit the hollows of the cheeks, and then blend out. And I like using this is the Morphe E56. I really like using this brush particularly for this part of my face when I'm just going for a more natural kind of look, or just a more everyday kind of look, if you will, because I really like how it blends product out. I think it blends it out really nicely, and since it's a fatter brush, you can really kind of warm up the skin and also get a precise kind of shape as well. Take some on the chin here, and then I'll also use this for my nose, so I'll pinch it, take just a little bit, and just blend it down the sides. So, and then I'll go back in. This is the Royal and Langnickel Angled Shader Brush, and I like taking this and just further blending that out. So now that we're done with the bronzing of the skin portion, I want to go in with, this is the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle blush. I want to take this because it kind of has a flecks of shimmer in it, so I think it's really nice for an everyday, just to give you a little bit of luminosity, and so it'll give you a little luminosity, but also you'll have a nice like peachy blush, and I love this color. I think it's so pretty. So I'll tap my Real Techniques blush brush and just dust that on the cheeks. It's a very pretty everyday color, and I find that it looks really good mixed in or just kind of dusted over top of the bronzer. Very, very pretty peach. And it kind of has just a little iridescence to it, so you get a nice sheen to the skin as well. So then for highlight, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite, the Essence Pure Nude highlight. This is an excellent everyday highlight. I absolutely love it. I think it is perfect. So I'm just going to take my other Royal and Langnickel highlight and a glow brush and just highlight the tops of the cheeks. It's just a very soft, pretty highlight. I really love this for every day. Cupid's bow. Alright, so I want to go and set my face. So I don't really set my foundations. I think I've said this in a previous video just because I have drier skin, but I want to go in with something just to kind of melt everything into the skin. So lately what I've been going in with is the Pixi, this is the Makeup Fixing Mist, the Rose Water. So I really love this. I love the scent. I think it's really great. So just bathe in that for a little bit. And then for eyes, I just keep it super simple. I'm going to go in, this is the Marc Jacobs Black Eyeliner, I guess. This is the Highliner Gel Crayon. I really love this. It's really dark, so I just go in and tight line. I'm going to go in and just put on some mascara. I don't usually wear falsies on an everyday basis, so for this video, I'm not going to put them on. So I'm going to build them up with the new Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and a lot of people have been talking about it, and At first I wasn't very impressed. I'm like, okay, it's just another mascara and everybody's like hyping it up to be this great thing. But I do like the applicator. I think one thing that I do really like about it is you can build this mascara up and it does not get clumpy on you, which I really like because I like a lot of mascara. And did my other eye off camera because it literally takes me forever to put on mascara. 30 coats later and here we are. And I wanted to try a new product that I just picked up the other day out in this video. I just picked up, this is by Black Radiance. This is their Perfection, oh no, not Perfection, what? Their Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. So I just saw this at my local Rite Aid. I honestly have not been to a Rite Aid. I can't even tell you, I don't remember the last time I've stepped foot in a Rite Aid. But I happened to be there, so I wanted to pick this up and I'll try it out on camera. Alright, now that my hair situation is under control, I'm going to try this color. Actually, before, I didn't even tell you what shade it was. It is the shade 5403 because there's no name. But yeah, this is by Black Radiance. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this brand. It's a Black owned brand and they sell it at a couple of drugstores. I haven't seen too many places that sell it. I've seen it at Walgreens and I've also seen them now at Rite Aid, and like I said, never been there in a long time. So I really hope it's a good lip cream because I want to try out more products from this brand. So I'm gonna go in, this is with MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil because it's a little light, but I love these shades. I just know that I have to go in with a more brown flesh tone liner. I'm gonna line my lips with this. Alright, now that my lips are aligned, I'm going to try out this lipstick. It swatched pretty when I checked it out. I don't really like, this is the type of applicator. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't really care for applicators like this. I don't know why. I like the doe foot ones. I think they apply a little better, but get a more seamless blend on the outer lip area. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques accent brush and blend it in better with the lip liner. So first thoughts on the lip color, I really like it. I think it looks really nice with the liner, so it pairs really well with that. I don't know how it'll wear on its own. I may try it out. It's a little light though, so I think paired with the lip liner it looks really good. It hasn't dried down completely yet, but it feels really comfortable on the lips. The fact that I think because it's a lip cream, it has a little more of a moussier texture, so going on it's not super drying initially. So I really like it so far. I think it's a really beautiful color, and for everyday purposes I'm always wearing a nude lip. That pretty much completes this video, guys. This is my everyday makeup tutorial. Very natural, simple and easy. It's not too many steps, and I think it's just great for every day, especially if you're working. Like I work full-time Monday through Friday, so even though I do wake up super early to get ready, this is just my everyday look. I just go for something super simple and easy, and I pretty much do this on a regular basis. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and check out some of my previous videos. I upload videos 3 times a week, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you always stay updated on my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead now and coat my lashes. Natural lashes, I don't really wear, I don't really wear false, because for some reason I can never do my makeup.